You should know this. It's common sense. You shouldn't have forgotten. I already told you. Should is the one word that is guaranteed to make us miserable. Whenever you feel upset and you observe your thoughts, the word should is usually in there somewhere. My husband should remember our anniversary. People shouldn't drive like that. We will be so much happier if we remove the word should from our vocabulary by doing these 3 things. Number 1, don't project your rules about the world upon someone else. If there is one thing that is very clear about the world, it is that people are all very different. Even if someone shares similar values to us, even if they look similar to us, they're still very different people. Our mother, father, husband, wife, children, they're all very different people, much less our colleagues, clients, bosses, customers, and people we meet. So anytime we feel upset, we can look internally and ask ourselves, am I really expecting another human being to do what I would do and to think like how I would think? And if the answer is yes, then we know that the reason we're upset is not because the person made us mad, but because of our expectation of how that person should behave based on our own rules about the world that's causing our unhappiness. Number 2, turn your shoulds into preferences. Instead of thinking you should be on time, we can change it to thinking I prefer it when people are on time. When we think should, we're automatically filled with blame and anger. I'm upset because of you. You are late. Instead, we can acknowledge that, hey, I'm upset because I value punctuality as a sign of respect. When we hold on to our rules of how people should behave, we get very affected. But when we acknowledge that, hey, what we like is actually our own preference, then we get less affected and we are more calm and more effective when we communicate. Number 3, practice emotional flexibility. So many things in life are beyond our control, so it really helps to have strong preferences whilst being emotionally flexible. You would prefer people to be genuinely warm, but when people are unfriendly or rude, it doesn't ruin your day. You would prefer your husband to buy you a gift on special occasions, but when he doesn't, you're still okay. We're human and we all have desires and needs and wants and beliefs and values and standards. And the majority of the time is about communicating our preferences to someone else, whether it's at work or at home. When we make it a habit to let go of the word should in the way we think, it changes the way we feel about a difficult situation. And that already helps so much in the vibe of which we communicate and problem solve. Because the way we think affects the way we feel, and the way we feel affects the action we take. So always choose to think, feel, and act in a way that helps you truly be happy, always.